Hello everyone, Kevin Spectrum here, and Kim.
Hi.
And welcome to the second podcast on the channel, aka Spectrum 7. Now, here is the deal, guys. Okay, before you even ask, I know I said I was going to do some, what was it called? I said I was going to upload a picture of this, the 7th. Stuff happened, I was extremely busy, I got overwhelmed. So I started doing 2 videos a day. And that got really hectic really quickly, because I was on a roll, and once I made it up to Bakugan, the compilation episode, I was like, alright, I'm good. Got to the compilation, I tried extremely hard to not even just get on the right time, but to just have it uploaded that day. Unfortunately, it was too much. Even the software was lagging a bit because of how many videos and clips there was. But I did it, and afterwards I had to get ready for the next series, which was Monkey Ball, and then I also had to worry about Kirby Air Ride. And then there was a lot of stuff happening in the real life, and I was like, I can only do one thing, and it was either make videos for games and try to do that, or picture this. And I don't want to make it I don't want to have another week absence ever again. I don't want to be absent for a week. I'm going to try to do 2 videos a day again, and I'll try to upload the picture of this that was supposed to be uploaded this month, next month. There's going to be a lot of references to, the February 23rd, which is going to be the topic of this video, in that video, because it was February 7th. The audio, everything's done. I just have to put the clips and everything together. But, yeah, there's going to be a lot of references to the 23rd. I'm also going to keep saying, hey, in this podcast, you're going to hear about this. Unfortunately, it's going to be the other way around. You're going to hear about it here first, and then you're going to hear about it in Picture This, which I'm planning to upload March the 7th of next month. Anyways, let us get to the topic. February 23rd, you ask. What's so special about that day? Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah, what is so special about that day?
Well, if that car would shut up, I'd tell you. Okay, it's pretty obvious, yeah. What's so special about that day is it's our anniversary. So we just turned 6 years together. And
I thought you were going to say we just turned 6 together.
We just turned 6 years old together.
Oh,
and
gosh.
I learned how to say apple. What?
Wow.
Adam's apple.
You're
anyway,
weird.
So the picture of this was actually supposed to be about our 5th anniversary. So I'm not going to get too touchy on, or not too touchy, not too detailed about our 5th anniversary. I will tell you basically the summary of it. But, and then picture this will be a very brief telling of it with actual photos. But here is our anniversary history so far. The first and second anniversary that Kim and I had was a day's, so Kim will have to tell you those. But before we do, I want to talk about our 0-year anniversary, aka the day we met. Or the day we started dating. And here's a funny story that you guys are going to love. I actually was hesitant to ask Kim out. So for our 0 anniversary, aka the day we started dating, Kim had to basically ask me to ask her out.
Oh, that's true.
You want to tell them exactly what you told me? If you remember.
I think it was something, isn't there something you want to ask me?
Yeah, and then I was like, wait a second. I can't ask you that now. I don't have anywhere to take you out to. And then she's basically like, no. I mean, do you want to ask me like a question? Oh. And then I got like all like detailed over the top. And I went down one knee. I'm like, Kim, will you be my girlfriend? And that's when all the magic happened.
You went down on one knee. I remember that.
Yeah. So let's fast forward a year later. We had our 1st year anniversary, which was one. We'll have the tier list at the end, but I would say our 1-year anniversary wasn't the best. That's fair to say that.
Ain't that the truth?
So if we had to take our anniversaries, because so far we had 6 anniversaries, not counting the day we met. If we had so not counting anniversary 0. If we were to count the anniversaries and split them in half to the bottom 3 and the top 3, the first anniversary I'd put on the bottom 3. Anyway, Kim, would you like to tell them what the anniversary was?
Alright, so, first anniversary, I'm in what is it? What year of high school were you in? Were you,
I think you were a senior and I was a junior. Yeah, you were a senior and I was a freshman. No. You were a senior and I was a junior.
Okay. So, we're broke high school students. We don't exactly have all the money in the world to go out on a date or something. So, I think what I remember is I asked my parents, "Hey, it's our anniversary this coming
February 23rd.
23rd, whatever. Our anniversary is this month, our first year anniversary. Not exact words, but I'm just putting into perspective for everyone. And they're like, yeah, and my mom's like, yeah, your dad can take you. And I'm like, oh, I want to go to Applebee's. So we go to Applebee's, and, it's fine, because Applebee's food is good. But, again, we're two broke high school students. We have to rely on my parents, and my dad goes with us. And of course, it's a little weird because it's the two of us and my dad. So yeah, not the best.
Yeah, I forgot if I even kissed you on that date.
I don't recall.
I think we came back, we played some games, or I think your dad actually had to drop me off afterwards. It was
I believe because it was like at night, so he had to drop you off. So not the best. So
yeah.
Our second's kind of better. I believe this time I was in college at the time, I think.
I forget if I put the second year anniversary on the top 3 or the bottom 3. If anything, it's it's borderline in the middle.
Okay, so yeah, again. So then the next one, Kevin takes me out to Outback. That's kind of funny. And the food's pretty good at Outback. I do like it. It's one of my favorite restaurants. And yeah, that's nice. And we come back here, I believe.
Yeah, we played a few games that I headed back. So that was a fairly good anniversary. Third anniversary. And this is definitely on the top 3.
Oh, this one was great.
So, on our third anniversary, I think Kim met me at my old place because I live next to Sheepshead Bay. So she took the bus, she met me here, and we went to Rollin' Roasters. And if you don't know what Rollin' Roasters is, it's a restaurant that only exists in New York City and Brooklyn because it is not a chain.
And there's only one of them, of
course. Only one of them. So there's no other one in the world. So we went to Rollin' Roasters. We had mozzarella sticks and cheese fries. It was amazing. Then afterwards, we came back to the house, Kim's house, and I said, Kim, give me a second, wait in the living room, because I'm going to do something. So as she's waiting in the living room, I'm setting up the room, and I made her an awesome anniversary gift.
And sorry to interrupt you, but at the time you were doing that, I was talking to my mom. I remember what is he up to? He's scheming something.
So I think that was the only time I actually made Kim an anniversary gift. That wasn't I just bought her something like a chocolate or whatever, or I didn't, or me taking her out wasn't the gift. I made her, and this is something that I think a lot of people actually love. Kim and I are very fond of nostalgia. We love it so much. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree, but we loved it up to the point where I was crazy enough to go find videos online and make a quip compilation of the videos. And on the commercial break, I would actually stop it right there, cut the video, and put in actual commercials from the 90s, late 90s and early 2000s there from our childhood. Well, we really weren't 90s kids because we were born the ending of the 90s.
We're early 2000s.
So yeah, I got a lot of the early 2000s stuff, and I put it in a video. So I had the video episodes of cartoons from around that time period, so early 2000s and late 2000s.
Do you still have that DVD, by the way?
Yeah, I still have it.
Okay, good.
And I also put a whole bunch of commercials in there. And then it was amazing. One of the commercials was Zoo Pals, by the way.
Which I was never allowed to have. Well, I had it once, but then my mom was like, it's too expensive, and we only get it once, so yeah.
Same here. I only got a handful of times.
Well, that's more than once.
But, so I got the video, I was setting it up, but in addition, I wanted to make it a little kiddish kind of thing, because Kim and I are very childish. So, in addition, not only that I put the TV on the floor, because I'm pretty sure I put the TV on the floor, I also took chairs in the room, took the blankets off the bed, and made a little fort on the ground. So it was a fort with a TV inside that we watched the old cartoons on after our trip from Rollin' Roasters. So, to be honest, I think that was a really amazing anniversary. Won't you agree?
Yeah, that was a really good one.
And then afterwards, I headed back, and that was that. Fourth anniversary. They always say, there's a calm before the storm. And damn right there was a calm before the storm.
Oh boy, this one.
So, what happened, Kevin? I'll tell you what happened. This is definitely bottom 3 anniversary. What happened? Kim and I decided, hey, let's go to Outback again. And here's the thing. We went to Outback on our second anniversary, so I'm not sure if it's some kind of curse for going to the same place twice or whatever.
But more like we were unlucky. We
went to Outback, and the food there was bad. Kim and I think, both had the same thing. The steak and the steakhouse mac and cheese as our sides. So, we went to go eat the food. The steak was actually very undercooked. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of pink in it.
Oh, yes.
So the steak tasted very bad. In addition, the mac and cheese was sour. And I heard other people complain about the mac and cheese being sour too. So in reality, we didn't even eat much because they kept taking it back to the kitchen and stuff. And we're like, yeah, no, we're not eating here.
Yeah, the thing with the mac and cheese is like I taste it and I'm like, oh, does yours taste really weird? And then it's like, oh, it's spoiled. Goody.
Yeah. So then afterwards, we came back to the house, and unfortunately, unlike my 3rd year anniversary, our 3rd year, I didn't have a gift on me. I didn't have a homemade nostalgia compilation disc. So we just sat in the room trying to figure out what to do. We played like a few games, but we were both bummed out, so it really just sucked.
Yeah, it was horrible.
And then it ended off with me just saying, "Oh, well, you know what? My parents want me home. It's time to go home." And that was that. It was awful, that anniversary.
Oh, I did not like it one bit. It was horrible.
And now for the 5th anniversary, which I'm gonna cut short because it's in picture this.
Boo!
So the 5th anniversary, Kim and I saved up enough money from both going to work. We actually had enough money to go to Florida, and the reason we flew to Florida was because I won tickets to Disney World. So we got to go to Florida with free tickets to Disney, and we stood there for about 8 days. One of the days being our anniversary. We also, at our time staying there, went to Universal and Islands of Adventure, and we went to other parks as well, such as Fun Spot. So watch the video to find out more. But yeah, so we went to Florida. We went to a whole bunch of amusement parks. We went to several restaurants. I think we went to like 5 different restaurants, and on the actual day, it wasn't the best because some things occurred. But still, at the end of the day, we did a lot of stuff. We still went to an amusement park at the end of the day, and we finished off by eating at Hard Rock Cafe. So I think it's fair to say that was the Hard Rock Cafe being the world's largest Hard Rock Cafe and City Walk between which is where Universal is. So I think it's fair to say that was pretty much our best anniversary, and there's no question about it. I was going to say it's the top 3, and you'll find out what the ranking is at the end, but no, we can all agree that was the best anniversary. Which
Definitely.
Which is why it earned itself a picture of this. What the heck was that?
I don't know.
Also, in addition, we also had, that motorcycle threw me off a car. And then we came back, and also at the time, Kim and I were living with each other. I live at Kim's house. So, we were able to stay home. We slept the night at the hotel, which, by the way, we had a fancy hotel room. You'll see pictures and picture this. We had a very nice hotel room. So, we didn't have to say, oh, I'm going back home afterwards. And to top it all off, on the way back, when we got back to New York, unfortunately, on the 26th, which is actually the day we're recording this, I actually got to sleep over at Kim's house because I was already living there. So, yeah, we
didn't sleep over. You just came back to your now living quarters.
Yes. So, best anniversary yet. 6th anniversary, which we just celebrated. With the whole pandemic going on, we didn't really want to go to a restaurant. So, here's what we did.
Not that we really could. We would have to either eat outside in the cold or bring it back here. Which...
Yeah, because there's no indoor dining in a lot of places in New York. So, what we did was we stood inside. What did we make on our anniversary? I totally don't remember, right? Do we have mac and cheese or something or nuggets?
I think I just made a pasta. It was nothing special. It's just like, hey, why not? I'll cook. It's our anniversary.
All right. So we had pasta, and we also had a whole bunch of games ready lined up, and we spun a wheel. And whenever one it landed on, we played a game. And Kim and I rarely don't play games that much. We play 1 to 2 games together a day, but most of the time Kim's on her vlogs, and I'm working on YouTube, and I'm playing my own games at the same time. So just spending a whole day with each other playing games was pretty fun. So we enjoyed ourselves, and that was a decent anniversary. It wasn't anywhere towards the best. So, like I said, our 2nd anniversary was either in the borderline. I'd say this is also borderline anniversary as well. I'm not sure if it's the top 3 or bottom 3, but it was definitely not the worst. It wasn't the best either because how can you beat Florida? Mm-hmm. But yeah. Our anniversaries are pretty good, and I'm looking forward to the future. Originally, my plan for this anniversary, this year anniversary was, because I didn't know that there was a pandemic, we're actually planning this at our 5th anniversary. I told Kim, we're not going to be able to beat our 5th anniversary for a long, long time. So, instead, for our 6th anniversary, I will go take you to see a show on Broadway. Unfortunately, that didn't get to happen because Broadway's closed.
Everything's closed, pretty much.
Yeah, but that was that anniversary. I really enjoyed all 6 of them. So here's the anniversary ranking list. You ready for this, Kim?
Yep.
Okay. Best anniversary. Let's go from best. Actually, let's go to worst to best. Worst anniversary. So number 6 on the list. 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
4th was definitely our worst anniversary.
Mostly because the spoiled food. I mean, yeah, 1 and 2 weren't like amazing, but at least we ate food that wasn't gross.
Yeah, and then when we came back, we're just so upset we didn't do anything.
Yeah, we were just bummed out. We were like, well, now what?
So 4th anniversary being the worst.
Definitely.
And then, the second worst. You want to say the first?
Yeah, first. Mostly because we were, like, stuck with a parent and it was, like, kind of awkward. I mean, yeah, Applebee's food is good. I will say that. But you're stuck with a parent. It's awkward as all heck. So, yeah.
And then afterwards, I had to come straight home anyway, so I couldn't even spend time with Kim. So
Yeah. Not good. Not good at all.
Now this is where the tricky part comes in. Third worst anniversary. So number 4 on the list. Was it either number 6 or anniversary number 2?
See, that's tough because both have pros and cons. Pro for second being we got to, go out to eat, just the 2 of us, and pros for the current one, or recent one, is we got to play a lot of games.
And we got to sleep over too.
Cons for 2, I mean, that's back when Kevin didn't live with me, so it's like, he had to go home, so it was meh. And then cons for this one, I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic and we're stuck in the house. There's not much we can do but play games and stuff.
Also, this house is crap.
Late.
So...
Oh, don't even get me started.
Yeah, just a little brief note on that. Kim and I live with her dad, and we can't really do much when he's not cooperating, so when I say this house is crap, I mean, we can't do much about that.
We won't go into it, but let's just say it's not fun.
Yeah, so regardless, I would say that, you know what, I would say that our second anniversary was on the number 4, or 4th place, because at least I want to give this one 3rd place, for the reason being we were able to spend morning till night with each other, like,
right.
the entire day.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So 4th place is our second anniversary, and 3rd place would be this anniversary because we have to stay with each other the entire day. Or 6th anniversary is 3rd place because we got to stay with each other the entire day, and we got to just play games.
And now for the top 2?
Top 2.
I think y'all know what these are.
2nd place, our 3rd anniversary.
Heck yeah.
How can you argue with cheese fries from Rollin' Roasters, which you guys have to all try at least one point in your life? Cheese fries from Rollin' Roasters, mozzarella sticks from Rollin' Roasters, and come back to a nostalgic trip of a DVD that had Chowder, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends,
Ed, Ed,
Kirby
Eddie.
Right Back at Ya, and Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
That, you can't beat that.
I mean, sure, I'm sure that Anniversary Edit isn't for everyone, but like for someone who is like us, it's perfect.
You know what's funny? I will say it afterwards.
Okay.
And finally, number 1, first place, which will soon be on Picture This.
It's the 4th.
5th anniversary.
It's what was it? It's the
fourth?
4th anniversary.
Yeah, you're
That's
funny.
the best.
That's the last.
That's the best one.
Yeah,
Surprise.
it's the best at being worse, the 4th one. Our best anniversary, without a doubt, is our 5th anniversary.
Heck yeah.
Because we got to go to Florida. And you'll find out on the video, we didn't get to go on Disney World the day of our anniversary like we planned.
That's a story.
But we did get to go to City Walk, we got to go to Fun Spot Orlando, and we got to finish off with Hard Rock Cafe.
Heck yeah.
So regardless, if you count the whole vacation as the trip, the whole 8 days, that was the best anniversary. If you want to count the day by itself and nothing else, that's still the best anniversary because, again, we got to go to an amusement park. It was not cold. It was hot because we're in Florida. And we got to go to the world's largest Hard Rock Cafe. So I think, and then we got to return to a nice, comfortable hotel room, just watch TV and relax while you will see in the picture what view we had while we were relaxing. So, without a doubt, it was the best anniversary. So, so far, I don't think we're going to be able to beat that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I wanted to say before I said I wanted to save it for later. This is the thing I want to say. We haven't gone on a movie date, like that cliche movie date. Hey, our anniversary date, let's go to the movies. I think at this point, if I say that, Kim would smack me because I'm not very creative with that one. Actually, no, Kim wouldn't smack me. She's not that kind of person. But I would smack myself. I'm like, Kevin, it's your 7th anniversary, and your suggestion is a movie date? And if you go, okay, I'll save it for next year. 8-year anniversary? The higher the anniversaries, the better the celebration has to be. Which is why I went from, having dinner with with one of Kim's parents, to having dinner with just the two of us, to going out to eat and having an extremely good gift for Kim. Then 4th was ruined. Then 5th, going to Florida. 6th was supposed to be Broadway, but it got cut off. So the pandemic gave me a get out of pulling off a crappy anniversary free card. But with the 7th anniversary...
Lucky number 7, lots of pressure, boy.
Yeah, I don't think the pandemic's going to be fully cleared off. But
I think in a bit, it will it won't, obviously, it will not go back to extreme normalcy, but I think things will be a little less scary.
7 is my favorite number. So with that being said, I actually have to pull off something really amazing.
Don't pressure yourself, dude.
I'm not going to lie. Originally, my plan was to propose to Kim for our 7th anniversary.
Yikes.
But I don't have a job. I don't have money. We're in a bad situation. I told myself I cannot... So a lot of you guys are out there in relationships about our age. And you go, but I got proposed to within 2 years on our anniversary, 3-year anniversary. And you're over 6 years and you haven't proposed. Kim and I talked about this and we kind of agreed on a mutual statement. I'm not going to propose if I feel like I can't provide for Kim or we're not going to be in a good situation. I'm not going to say, hey, will you be my husband and just...
My husband?
Damn it! I'm not going to be your husband, or I'm not going to have you as my wife until I am able to provide for you and take you out of this place. I'm probably not going to propose to Kim until I can move out of here. Kim's alright with waiting. I'm alright with waiting. It's for the best. Although, we did promise each other... Because we do love each other. Sorry to get all sentimental bullcrap on you guys.
Yeah, sentimental. Jeez, Kevin.
Hey. Regardless, I want to do in a future anniversary. There's this cruise called the Symphony of the Sea.
Yes.
And it's considered the world's largest cruise ship, I believe. And it has so much stuff. There's a really deluxe suite room that has this butler that you have. It's called the Genie.
The Genie. That is funny.
They're responsible for booking all your reservations for restaurants on the cruise and stuff, and I really want to do that so bad. I've never been on a cruise ship, so it'll be funny that my first cruise will be on the Symphony of the Sea.
I've only been on 2. I've been on the Carnival, and I think it was a Norwegian. They were both really nice. Unfortunately, not unfortunate for me, but unfortunate for my mom. She didn't know she got seasick, and the first cruise was for her and my dad's wedding anniversary, so that was ruined for her. And the second was for my cousin's 16th birthday, and that was with my grandma's family.
Yeah, so I really do... I had never been on a cruise ship, but it would be a nice experience to do so.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a lot of fun.
What else is there to talk about? Okay, here's the thing. You guys are probably wondering, Kevin, during this whole pandemic, a lot of celebrities, and not only celebrities, but a lot of people we probably knew started breaking up. Do you have any tips on how to stay in a relationship? How did you guys stay in a relationship during the whole pandemic? I was locked in here with Kim. And to put icing on the cake, we're actually locked in the same room because her dad takes up every single other room in the house. And when he's in there, you do not want to be in there.
No, you do not.
So, Kim and I just had to stay in with each other inside the bedroom unless we wanted to eat something in the kitchen or go to the bathroom. And trust me, this house is so dirty that, well, not dirty, more so, it's pretty dirty, but it's unorganized as all heck. So the only rooms that are clean are Kim and Ara's room and the bathroom. Cause I try to keep that clean, and then the kitchen when I have a chance to clean it, because I only clean the rooms that we have to stay in.
This house is a bloody mess.
Yes, so that's why we stay in here for most of the time. And to every waking moment, to every time we go to sleep, we're with each other in the same room. We're rarely apart. And what was it called? Sometimes, not gonna lie, we will see something that creeps us out in the house, aka you can assume it's a bug. So we honestly don't leave the room unless we're with each other. In other words, there's never a time where one of us will be like, hey, I'm gonna go into the kitchen. And I'm like, all right, have fun. Or hey, I'm gonna I'm going to go back to the room. Okay, wait for me. I'll be right there in a second. Because we're not doing that. And before you ask how you guys go to the bathroom, one of us literally waits outside for the other one to use the bathroom. Well, I wait outside, and then when Kim heads back to the room, I quickly use the bathroom. I run back to the room too.
Yeah, and the worst part is our bathroom is like right where a really thin hallway is, and my dog has a bathroom pad there, so it's like really awkward to stand in there.
So, how do we cope with being with each other nonstop? We remember that we both have a common goal, and we're united by this goal. We are strengthened by this goal. Aw, Kim, hold my hand.
Well, duh.
Well, we're strengthened by this goal, and that is to get the hell out of this house as soon as possible.
Oh my, you said the H word.
I said crap this entire time and damn too.
Why'd you say heck instead of the other word?
I said heck?
Yes.
Well, screw it. I want to say hell now to put some emphasis on this.
Beautiful.
Anyways, but, yeah. We want to move out of here as quickly as possible. My parents always told me if I don't feel comfortable in this house, I can move back with them. But the catch is, I would have to leave Kim behind. And Kim's too precious to leave behind. I know if I leave her in this place, she's not going to be well taken care of, and she needs to be taken care of. So I stay behind. And that never really answered the question how we survive with each other. Yeah, we have a common goal. We want to get out of this house. We know that we have to stick with each other and cooperate. And when you guys have a common goal, you always can find ways to work around it. For example, for those of you who right now who don't have the luxury of being in sharing a house with your loved one, your common goal can just be planning on a future together. You don't have to just say, hey, we're not seeing each other. I think we should break up. I know some of you guys may find it hard, but honestly, give it a shot. Try long distance at the moment, because think about it. If you're going to break up with someone for long distance, think about how hypocritical that is, because how are you going to find someone else? I mean, everyone's going to be in a long distance relationship at this point because of the whole pandemic. But I wouldn't recommend dating anyone new during a pandemic either, because yikes. I mean, if you find out that, hey, you guys aren't meant for each other, then yeah, you guys should break up with each other. But don't knock long distance relationship just because you want to try to have a close relationship, because that's not going to work during a pandemic. Also, in the same house, if you have to share a house with your loved one, how do you guys cooperate? Again, try to make some goals. Kim and I like to daydream a lot. And laugh at us all you want. You can say that your daydreams mean nothing if you can't reach a goal. But daydreaming is what gets us by. We're like, Kim and I are constantly saying, I can't wait to buy a house in Florida. I can't wait to be able to go to all the parks whenever I want. Oh, fun fact. Did you know that if you buy a season pass for all the parks in Florida, the major parks, you'll only come out to like $2,000 a year? And that would mean unlimited access to the Universal 3 parks, the 6 Disney parks, and the 3 Fun Spot parks, even though one's in Georgia. Yeah, we're like, there's a lot to look forward to. And we just tried really hard. We tried whatever we can with our computer and stuff to see if we can make that dream a reality someday. Any input you want to say, Kim?
You pretty much said all that needs to be said about it.
Yeah. Just remember, guys, at the end of the day, the person you love is not an enemy of yours. It might drive you a little insane because you're pretty much far away from them, or you have to just deal. You're either going to be far away from them and you can't talk to them, or you're going to be stuck with them 24/7. But remember, cherish this time while you can. While you're with them 24/7, who's to say that once this pandemic's all over, you guys probably won't see each other for a long time, like long distances, because one of you will be working or the other one will be at school. Cherish the time you have now with the person you live with. If you guys are a long distance, try doing what I do. You might not all be gamers, but try doing some online games. Call them every once in a while. It's not the best because, sure, you guys won't meet each other that often, but it's the thought that counts. Just talking to someone will make you feel better. And also, if you guys trust each other well enough, and I only recommend doing this if you guys both have no symptoms or anything, try meeting in person. Don't kiss or anything. Like, don't play that risk. But both wear a mask, both bring sanitizer on you, and just go for a walk. That's all it takes. You guys can make through this pandemic. I have faith in every single one of you. Just remember, whether it's a relationship or with your friends, it's not worth breaking a friendship off of. You guys are obviously going to go crazy at some point. I go crazy a little bit too, because I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm stuck in a house. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm losing it. But at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? Thanks, car. At the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? I got to spend the day with Kim. I'm working on my goal every single day. Things will get better in the future. Vaccines out. We're going down, decreasing. You guys always get wrapped up because the media likes blasting the negative stuff. But keep looking at the positives. It's there if you find it. We're all going to get through this together, guys. Let's show them what we got. Like how we're going to get out of this house, because I'm going to show them what I got. I'm going to get a car someday. I'm going to drive to New York to Florida. And then Kim and I will be able to sleep comfortably, not living in a dustful, dirty, unorganized, roaches sometimes house. Yikes. Yeah. Just creeps me out thinking about it. But just the fact that both of us believe in each other enough to pull this dream off makes me feel good inside. And I feel like I'm stealing the mic too much from Kim, even though the mic's on a stool in front of us.
It's because, like I said, you're saying everything, dude.
So how have you been feeling, though, during this pandemic?
Me?
Yeah.
A little better than I used to, because, like, I don't know, it was like, I don't really know how to explain it, mostly because, like, I don't know, just because things were worse, so it was a little bit scarier. Now I'm just back to normal as much as you can get as in a cursed house like this.
Yeah, you guys have to remember something. That cars can interrupt the videos very often, especially when there's thin walls. The cars are just going to interrupt the videos. But if I'm being honest with you guys, you have to remember something. There's not a single person in this world who can be alone at a time like this. With the technology nowadays, you always have someone you can turn to. You can call someone, you can text someone. Hell, if you even want, you can text me in the comments. I'm bored. Let's talk. For the time being, if you guys comment below, I'll be more than happy to reply, and we'll start a thread together. But
a thread. It sounded like something else.
Yeah, we'll start a thread together.
No, don't. Bad.
Yeah, you guys know I meant a thread. We'll start a thread together. Oh gosh, what kind of threat would I do? No.
Don't even get into that, dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. You guys must send me all your games.
Stop.
You're the one who mentioned it!
Because I misheard you, dude. Shut up.
Well, I've been playing Breath of the Wild lately. I'll just threaten those guys to give me the spirit orbs, because, dang. Can't be doing this I hate the puzzles, but after a while, it's like, I want a battle.
Half the time, I'm like, I do not want to do this. Why can't it be a blessing? I don't want to figure this out. Let me just look it up.
I had to test his strength. Those are pretty good.
I'm not prepared for the big ones yet.
Uh-huh. Well, you'll get to it eventually. I think I upgraded my armor is almost upgraded to like double, upgraded double to the hat, the shirt, and the like pants. And I think one of the beams, like the Flying Guardian, only did 1 heart of damage. So it's getting there now. So that's good.
Yes, I'm just... Well, Kevin's replaying it for the second time. And, well, playing it for the second time. And yes, I'm still on it because I'm slow when it comes to games. But at the very least, I have all the champion amiibo, so I can get their stuff. So that's cool.
Also, I got Kim into another game while we're at it.
Oh no.
I got Kim into Rabbids. For the Wii U. What? She said she didn't want to play it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play it anyways. Then Kim watched, she said I want to play it.
I hate you.
It's a good workout material. Yeah, that's a really good game to play. I'd say Just Dance is also workout material, but I don't like Just Dance. Even though I'm pretty sure Rabbids inspired Just Dance.
I like it. I think it's fun.
But actually, going back to Breath of the Wild, I kind of like okay, so it all started off because Kim decided to watch these 2 Let's Players play Breath of the Wild. And then I'm like, whenever I want someone play a game specifically when I've played it too, I gotta replay it. So I started replaying Breath of the Wild. and Kim started doing it as well. Well, continuing.
Getting back, I left off about to go to Varuta, the Zora Divine Beast, the elephant, and I'm like, oh, how far am I? I'm like, oh wow, I have all this stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm just about to go to the beast. Well, I wanted to fight the Lionel first, which was frustrating, but I got it, and I'm like, alright, let me go to the elephant, and it wasn't half bad.
Yeah, I really haven't done any Divine Beast yet when I revisited it, because I was like, hey, let me just grind up, and it would be on Spirit Orbs, so I can get hearts and stamina, and other resources. So I think it would just be funny that when I do a Divine Beast this time, I'll have the Master Sword. I want to see if it changes the dialogue, because a lot of people say, oh, well, you're missing the Master Sword, and stuff like that. So I want to see if they say something, oh, well damn, you got it on you. And
I doubt it's anything special. It's just they remove a text box, if anything.
Yeah, true. But I just when I first played the game, I didn't get the Master Sword until I beat the game. Not beat the game, but until I beat all 4 Divine Beasts.
Once I have the Red Metal Heart containers, I'll get it, but I'm not gonna use it on certain things. I'm only gonna try to use it for the final boss, because I think that'd be interesting. I want challenges for the other bosses besides the final boss.
If I'm correct, I think that only the Night Blights actually, Night Blights and Ganon don't or whatever, like, waste a Master Sword's charge. I forget if they do or not. I don't think. I think it's only the Blights and Ganon. There probably is more, but I can't think of it on the top of my head.
It makes sense considering what they are.
No, but I mean, like, oh, would it? Is there anything else that it works on? No, I think it's just those 5 at the
I
moment.
wonder if it works on that other boss.
Which boss?
Oh, the Giga Clan master.
Probably not, because he's not a Ganon. It has to be a form of Ganon.
Yeah, Master Koga.
Wonder if it works.
Breath of the Wild spoiler. Sorry.
The game's been out for 3 years, or 4 years at this point. If it's getting spoiled for them, that's on them.
Whoops.
I love you guys, but it's a spoiler. And if we start talking about Breath of the Wild, you kind of should have got that.
Just expect spoilers in our podcasts.
Yeah, from now on. We say that after we might have spoiled a few things, but who cares?
So if you don't like spoilers, then don't listen.
Yeah, I'm a pretty at the moment. I would like to say I'm a pretty good Let's Player. But compared to the others, like subscriber count and viewer count, I'm a low tier YouTuber. Which means if you're watching me, you probably already watched a high tier YouTuber play the game. So regardless, I would expect you to know that. Because I play Nintendo games, so you guys... Or I play multiple games, but a lot of them are Nintendo. So I would assume that you guys would visited me, you actually have a high tier YouTuber on your mind. Like, at the moment, I don't think I'm anyone's prime YouTuber. Like for example, I'm not your go-to for games yet. If I am, let me know in the comments below. I'd be really flattered. But yeah, until then, I'm probably going to spoil a lot of stuff. Cause I'm like, yeah, you know what? You probably already watched someone else do it. But that game's really fun. I got addicted to it very quickly again. I think I might have done more shrines than I originally have done.
It's basically, ooh, what's over there, the game. Because, like, I'm focused on something. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Ooh, what's over there? No, but I'm going to, no. And then I just go there, and I'm like, wait, what was I doing? I get lost so easily, especially in open world games. Well, this is my first, but still, I get very lost very quickly. I'm like, wait, where am I?
Also, the first game, I was, like, broke a lot. But now I just, I used to grind up only on Taluses. But now that I know the game a lot better, I'm able to make like a whole bunch of hearty foods and like instant refill all your stamina and give you an extra stamina wheel kind of stuff. So I have a lot of recipes that do that, and now I grind up on Guardians, and I know how to parry now or Perfect Shield, because I never knew how to do that originally. I didn't know about it till after I beat the game. So coming back to it, knowing that knowledge, I'm overpowered. I have like 40 of each arrow. I have really high up armor, and I pretty much almost have 13 hearts. I need to beat one more shrine so I can get 2 more hearts and get 13. And then I'm one stamina increase from getting my 2 stamina wheels. So with that being said, I'm very high up on power. I can just I can go into one of the Divine Beasts and just punch the Night Blade and then it'll be over.
Why you call them the Night Blights? They're just blights.
I'm pretty sure Night Blights was a horror game or something.
Oh, well.
It was like a weird horror game where you had to carry a flashlight around at night. I don't remember.
I don't know. Never heard of it. Oh, Night Blights. Oh, I think I heard of that. It's like, it was a weird game. There was like these little creatures or something. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I forget what exactly they were, but yeah, it's a horror game, I think.
Oh, yeah. That's an old one.
Yeah, it's a really old horror game. Yeah. So we started talking about Anniversary. We talked a little bit about the pandemic. We're talking about Breath of the Wild right now. I think we've been talking. I'm sorry that we're like low on topics, but now that this isn't our first podcast, I can't. You know, I can't be stumped for. Stuff. I'm gonna talk about the 2 games I just played and started playing. Monkey Ball is fun. Well, that was quick. I'm gonna talk about the games I've been playing. Monkey Ball is fun.
Nah.
Oh damn, I'm out of ideas.
Womp womp.
The reason my schedule got messed up really quickly is because I get discouraged if I mess up on the tracks. Cause I like to pretend like my video upload schedule is like me setting down tracks, and I kind of messed up because I couldn't get the compilation done in time. I actually started that really early too, but I'm going on a 10 long episode, so it's hard to make a compilation of that. But I'm just glad that at the end of the day I was finally able to actually pull off that compilation. But now I'm going to try to, forgive me for not doing a balanced schedule just yet. I'm going to try to shoot for 2 videos a day and then eventually get back on track with 2 videos a day at a set time. And let's see where we go from there. I've contemplated the idea of doing other stuff on my channel. We'll see where that takes me. But don't expect anything too much because as we saw a picture of this, it's not good. I'm trying to do 2 videos a day to catch up with other YouTubers. That's why I agreed to do it. But I can't go back to 1 video a day, but I'm going to try to shoot for 2 videos a day. If I do 1 video a day, it's going to be back and forth between the 2 series I'm doing. Then again, yeah. There are... Also, I record in bulk. So, here's a funny story. I already finished Monkey Ball. And since I finished Monkey Ball, I've received a letter for the next game. And I recorded a decent amount of episodes. I won't say how much until I'm back to it.
Oh boy.
And for Monkey Ball, one of the things I had to do was grind it off camera. I was like, you know what? I'll record myself grinding up. I'll just turn off my mic. So I turned off the mic. And ever since then, I forgot to turn it back on. Which means the entire 7th game, which is supposed to be my lucky game, none of my audio recorded. So I deleted all of those videos, and I'm going to have to restart from scratch. But keep in mind, our reactions are pretty much just going to be the same. I mean, it's not, none of us are going to that game blind, so it's not like anything crazy. Like, it's not like, it's like, oh, great, Glover got ruined, and now Kim's not going to be able to go into that series blind. No, Kim and I are well aware of this series. I don't want to say just yet, but yes, it's, Kim and I are both very fun and know this game very well.
Yes.
So we weren't going into it blind to begin with. Plus, we did have a lot of errors when recording, so at least there goes a fresh start.
A lot of my parts, definitely.
And a lot of my part. Let's just say if I would have left, the audio actually did come out good, there would have had to be a lot of stuff censored. So,
yeah, and I made a lot of mess ups that I'm not exactly proud of.
I made a lot of mess ups too, so don't feel bad.
I just get embarrassed real easily, and I'm like, oh, dang it, I messed up badly without realizing it. Whoa.
But yeah, so I have to re-record those now. And I also have to do some more Kirby episodes. And I also have to record the Kirby missions were being read out loud. Because obviously, you know, whenever a mission's beat, since I can't pause it in the game, I just have Kim read it. And then Kim reads the missions and I add it to the end of the video. I also need to do some of that. I'm a little bit behind on work. IRL problems. Don't want to get too into them. But, yeah, Kim and I are doing well, don't worry. And we're going to try to do the best we can. So let us know if there's anything you guys want to see specifically. Anything else, Kim?
Not really.
Alright. I know this podcast was a little bit shorter than the last one. But to be honest, I honestly don't know how long I should be making these podcasts. Please let me know in the comments below if you think an hour is good. I kind of want to shoot for an hour. But, yeah, I'm probably going to call it the end of the podcast right here, guys. Thank you all for watching, though. Or thank you all for listening. Or watching the picture I just put up on the screen the whole entire time.
Beautiful picture. It's fabulous.
I do good artwork.
Stare at it forever.
I got a new artist, by the way. They're going to be working on art for the 7th game. However, they've been busy lately, so I'm not sure if they will have it up. You'll be able to tell if it's my art style or their art style. But they did the art style for Picture This. You would have saw it if I uploaded it on time, which I did not.
So you will see it.
So yeah, you will see their art style. I'm just not sure if you'd see their art style for the 7th game. But, hey, Let's see. I told them, by the way, too, that if they didn't have the artwork done by the time I had to upload the first episode of the 7th series, I'll just throw in a dummy picture, and then they'll give me the good one. I'll change all the thumbnails. But, yeah. That's how that one's gonna work. But, yeah, I guess that's it for Spectrum 7. Thank you all for listening. Sorry if I got a little rant. I don't think I got ranty on anything, actually.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't get ranty. I just, I'm sorry that if I talked about the pandemic, if it offended, or not offended, but made you guys feel a little uncomfortable. I know you come to my channel to probably escape the world. But, yeah, just remember, guys, you're not alone. If you have anything you want to talk about, let me know in the comments below. If you want to talk to me, let me know in the comments below. We'll
He's
just
very
have a little
lonely.
thread. I'm not lonely, Kim.
Yes, you are.
Goshin.
He needs friends.
Okay, you're very funny, Kim.
Thank you.
So, thank you all for listening, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. So, anything you want to finish off with, Kim? Alrighty. Sayonara.